Hello, Facebook and YouTube friends. First of all, I want to say that my YouTube site and my Facebook site is not for children. I talk about adult situations. I advocate for civil rights. I educate people about transgender people and LGBTQ people and why we should have the right to have civil rights, why everyone deserves civil rights. I advocate for veterans, I advocate for the disabled. I believe in civil rights, I believe in DEI, but this is not a site for children. I also do music. I also talk about the supernatural because I am a mystic. I am an alchemist, I'm a runestone witch, and a lot of my magic comes through God overall. But I also believe in the goddess because in my mind, no man exists without woman, not even God. So even God has a mother. I talk about love issues. And I also want to say that I do believe that people should have blackouts to stand up for our rights. But that doesn't mean that when there isn't a coalition that you shouldn't enjoy your life and buy something nice for yourself. Because even I have to do that. Even I have to, on a bargain and on a budget, buy things, like my acrylic nails, jewelry, whatever, after I pay bills, after I make sure that I have a roof over my head, that I've paid my fair share. Then I do something to put a smile on my face because I have to live. Everyone has to live. People have responsibilities. But I always say words are power. Violence does not accomplish anything. Leave that to those we oppose, and they seem to be committing a lot of it. And it still hurts my heart to know that service people are going over to Iran and being killed. And it hurts my heart that people in Iran and Israel are being killed because of people in power who don't seem to have a soul. And I hope that God protects the meek, that archangels protects the meek, that goddesses protect the meek. And here again today, what's on my mind is love. Not only because the world needs love to push out evil and hate, because hate is destroying us, but I just need love. I mean, I'm an only child. When my mom passes, it's just me. And I'm self sufficient. I can take care of me, but I don't want to die alone. I don't want to be alone. I want a husband. I want to experience love. And it's hard for me. I'm aging. I take videos down because I look at myself in them and I'm like, oh God, I don't recognize myself anymore. I've never been a beauty queen, but it's hard. It's hard to be alone this long. And I'm sad about that. Very sad. And I ponder, why can't I? Why can't I be loved? I just, I don't understand. There are people I know that have cheated on their spouses, that have betrayed their spouses, you know, like my ex, the blue-eyed devil, who slept with several men while we were together. And that was before I was able to do what I'm doing now. I mean, this is the happiest I've ever been late in life. And every day and month that goes by every year is taken away from me. It has taken away from me the only happiness I've ever had. And that's why, even though I don't like hate, I cannot forgive family that voted for someone to be in power that hates transgender people, that destroys my last chance. They knew what they were doing. And they're hurting themselves because, like I said, I have younger cousins in the Air Force who could be killed And that is the consequences of their voting. But then there's also the fact that the night that the election happened, I felt that there was cheating. My mother asked me, as I've said before, don't you think Kamala Harris is going to win? And I said, no, they're going to cheat. And here we are. And time, how much time is left? I don't like to scare people, but I have dreamed of nuclear winter and nuclear fallout and the world being obliterated and money being worth nothing and America falling and the world falling. And I've said this in many past videos before any of this started. And I'm terrified. I am terrified for us all. And I continue to pray to raise love to vanquish evil. And I just want you to know that I love you all very much. And I thank you for watching my videos. And I appreciate all comments, good or bad, all opinions. Um, although if you're too rude, I'll just delete you. But, you know, I just want to be loved before it's too late. Time.